Wow, I'm gonna get in trouble, if I don't name some of my favorite places because I think they
They'll bash
appreciate
you,
me
yeah.
being in there. So this is a risky one, but
Hi everyone, I'm Donnelly. I'm a rising senior studying digital marketing and applied analytics here at Bryant. And I'm going to be having a conversation with President Ross Gittell to celebrate his 5 years at Bryant University today. Just reflecting on your 5 years as president, we've seen a lot of growth, a lot of change throughout the campus. What are you most proud of? But then also, what are you most excited for the future of this institution?
Yeah. I'm most proud of Vision 2030 and the community coming together really during the global pandemic when, it was a challenging time and the Bryant community came together to think about the future and to develop a strategic plan that built on Bryant's strengths and really helped identify the areas that we had to take to the next level. Really, what I'm excited about, linked to what I'm most proud about, is seeing the results. It's been, less than halfway into our 10-year strategic plan, and we're seeing the results. Record, freshman year enrollment class of 2030, rising ranks and reputation. We made the LinkedIn, top 50 colleges for career success of our graduates. Number 38, which we're very proud of.
Well, speaking of students, they spend almost all their time here on campus. We want to know, what is your favorite spot on this campus?
My favorite spot on campus, I have to say, I enjoy the Callahan House. We're sitting here on on a beautiful day, and being here with students. I just hosted about 20 students who are here for a global summer program. But really, my favorite place, and it's pretty new, is the pathway, basically between the archway and the new building, the Business Entrepreneurship Leadership Center. So that's become my favorite spot, Leo.
Yeah, it's a beautiful walk. Me and my friends, every time we come out, last year I had a marketing class every single day. Well, if it was not raining, we'd get out of there and walk the path.
Yeah.
The next question I wanted to ask you is, you've talked a lot about Vision 2030, all the strides that Bryant's made, but obviously there's moments scattered throughout that. So what would you say, like, a personal moment or time on campus that's the most memorable to you?
It was pretty early on. I just completed my fifth year, which I guess these 5 questions are about.
Yeah.
And the end of my first year was a challenging year with COVID. We stayed open. We had in-person classes. So in May of 21, we made the decision to hold our commencements. And it was my first time, as president of Bryant University, leading the commencement. And we had a graduate commencement, traditional graduate program commencement. We had a class of 2021 commencements.
To distance everything,
And then we brought back the class of 2020 for commencement.
That's great. I didn't even know that.
So we had 4 commencements my first time and
It's a busy week.
as president. The graduates, their families were so enthusiastic in person. They had made it through during challenges times. The students and their families were just thanking me and saying, we really appreciate Bryant faculty and staff, making sure that their student experience was as close to normal as possible, including in-person commencement, which not many institutions have.
I know there's tons of good places to eat here on campus, including the new Salmo renovations, but do you have a favorite restaurant that you find yourself going to?
I actually, I was born in New York City. I like big cities, but Smithfield does pretty well.
It's sneaky,
So,
it has
I
some
hope
stuff.
students are appreciating that, and faculty and staff. So let's start with breakfast on the weekends. It's, I like such a bagel. And for coffee, I have to say though, Coffee Connections, a little further away, has
popular.
For lunch, I like close by, Wise Guys.
Yes.
It's I like Wise Guys. It's good value and nice people, and so Wise Guys. And then dinner, I like Italian food, Rhode Island Italian food.
Same.
I'm going to turn it on you in a second. Frescoes. I like Frescoes. It's kind of more family style.
Yeah.
Well, what's your favorite places?
I've loved going to Terrazza.
Okay.
I went there like the first night I moved in at Bryant, and then I think I've went at least once every year. Last year more often, and that's my spot. And I think that the last question is, what do you expect over the next 5 years for Bryant University? I mean, we've made a lot of strides, but there's still 5 more years to this Vision 2030 plan. So what do you expect for the future, and what do you think the most significant changes are going to be in this space?
Yeah, that's something we think about a lot, the leadership team, the faculty and staff here, because you always have to, think about the larger context. And here I'll say, what's going to be most significant is that larger context and how we at Bryant University respond to it in a strategic way that gets us towards our key objectives, which is to support students and their success, that top 1%, the outcomes and overall experience. So AI is going to be really important, and your ability to use AI effectively, know how to use it effectively, but also understand its limitations and where the human touch, the human capability is really critical alongside AI.
Yeah.
Because AI alone, I think, could be problematic. It's AI used for human ends and with the objectives clear, how you want to use it, and what your values are, what your priorities are in using it.
Yeah.
It's going to be really important. So how that's going to affect higher ed, how we at Bryant, respond to it. I think, our faculty in particular are really moving forward and embracing it. Not embracing it, all accepting, but trying to critically understand its applications in the Bryant context.
Well, I want to thank you so much once again. 5 questions for 5 years of Bryant.
Yeah.
We have 5 more. The Vision 2030 plan, I bet it's going to look phenomenal. And I'm excited to say that at the end of this year, I will be graduating Bryant University. I'm proud to tell people that I'm graduating Bryant University. So thank you so much, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, well, Leo, thank you for the interview. It's always really nice to talk to you, and thank you for all that you do. I appreciate the opportunity to talk
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Okay, all right.
Let's go.
Yeah.